Evening, afternoon, guys. It's your party quiz. It's your Saturday night party quiz. So you're very, very welcome. Get yourselves all comfy, all snuggled in with your pens and your papers and your brains switched on. Welcome to Vincent's Kitchen Quiz, particularly if you're tuning in for the first time. So you're very, very welcome. I've got you on two ticks. I've got you on YouTube, Facebook. Excellent. We're all good. It's Saturday evening. You can just relax a tad. There's some quizzy stuff, but there's a lot more entertainment-y stuff, and there's certainly some tunes. So welcome William, Billy, as ever, William, Jane, Francis, Jane, Isabel, San Diego's signing on. A truly international quiz this is becoming. What a community we have. This is quite special for me. So what have I got in store for you? Well, I'll tell you what I've got in store for you before we go any further. In the evening that's in it, well, can we do a sound check? Can we just do a wee sound check? And it would be remiss of me in the day that's in it not to do just this. You're very welcome. No answers on the feed. Other than that, it's all good. Rest in peace, Peter Green.
Shall I tell you about my life? They say I'm a man of the world. I've flown across
Rest in peace,
every
Peter.
tide. I've seen lots of pretty girls.
We'll come back to more of that later on because we've got a late license. Yep, managed to get it. Managed to get a late license yet again. So, welcome. So what have I got in store for you this evening, you party quizzers, as we approach 9 o'clock BST, 4 o'clock EST. Isabel, 1 p.m. Your lunchtime. I've got in store for you 4 rounds this evening. I've got 3 TV series in round 1. I've got 3 famous Jasons. Yeah. I've got 3 songs whose titles are also movies. Now there's one for you. And I've got 3 connections. You couldn't have a Vincent's Kitchen Quiz without the odd connection. Last night we did a full round. You've got an appetizer. 3 connections this evening. Round 2, picture round. Some TV programs spanning the decades, so I'm age friendly, apart from me. 7 movies with some, hate the word, iconic images from movies. Round 3, 3 mosts, 3 firsts, 3 one names, 3 sporting lasts. There's a real concoction in round 3. And then we'll finish, as we always do on Saturday night, with some tunes. We've got 12 tunes with artists flying solo. I'll come on to that. Artists flying solo. Have your wits about you. But most important of all, you're here. Can you hear me loud and clear? Are we good? Are we good? Is the volume good? Is my microphone close enough in my little TV studio? You're very welcome. It's Saturday evening. It's your party, and you're tuning in from the bridge. We'll have people tuning in from San Diego and the bridge, Port Stewart. Keep them all coming in. I want to know where you are, and just let's relax a bit. Well, not too much. Ursula, you're very welcome. Okay. All good? And for those of you who played last night, hopefully I'll be able to do the same tonight, where, well, we'll come on to that. Always little developments here at the old kitchen. You've been hanging in with me since the month of March. You have a bit more hanging in to do. Okay, round one. 3 TV series. Every answer is worth a point. 12 points in the first round. Your maximum, therefore, is 12. 3 TV series from the tunes. But rather than playing them, I read them out. Okay, TV programme number 1 from the following. Tossed Salads and Scrambled Eggs is your TV show. Famous TV show. They're all famous. Number 1. Tossed Salads and Scrambled Eggs. TV show number 1. Paul, do you know what? I should do a tally up. I've been that busy getting prepared for every week that I haven't. 16? 17? I don't know. A quarter of a year, I reckon. Tossed Salads and Scrambled Eggs. Your second one. TV show number 2. Tune is Searching My Soul. TV programme number 2. Searching My Soul. See, don't get too relaxed on a Saturday night, because there's still the odd, is there a million pointer? But there's still the odd tricky one. Searching My Soul is your TV show number 2. Okay, so far. TV show number 3. Oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot. We'll do it after this. Let's have a natural break. TV show number 3. The song is California. California. TV show number 3. Welcome, Chris, Adele, and Claire. You're very welcome to our Saturday evening, afternoon, Sunday morning party quiz. Tossed Salads and Scrambled Eggs, Searching My Soul, and California. And yes, Stevie Hamill, happy birthday, Stevie. There you go. Happy birthday, Stevie. Hope you're having a good one. Hope I don't spoil it on you. Your second set of 3. Famous Jasons. Famous Jasons. Famous Jason number 1. Sir David John White. Sir David John White is your famous Jason number 1. Sir David John White. Famous Jason number 1. Okay. You're very welcome if you haven't tuned in before, especially if you haven't. Stick with us. Famous Jason number 2. The clues are Arrested Development and Ozark. That's your famous Jason number 2. Arrested Development and Ozark. Famous Jason number 2. Famous Jason number 3. Apollonius of Rhodes. Apollonius of Rhodes is your famous Jason number 3. Apollonius of Rhodes. Famous Jason number 3. tricky final, Jason. But you're smart. But sure you know that. You've been practicing for 4 months, Paul. At the end of the round, don't worry. You'll get a catch-up if you have missed anything. Okay. Sir David John White, Arrested Development and Ozark, and Polonaise of Rhodes are your famous Jasons. Margaret, can you wish my brother William a happy birthday for Thursday? Happy birthday, William, for Thursday. Happy birthday. Your third set of 3. Songs whose titles are also movies. So what am I going to give you? I'm going to give you 3 clues. So songs, you got it? I'll give you the initials of the songs, and they're also movies. Initials number 1. And you'll get a couple of extra clues, because I'm that sort of guy. And it's Saturday evening and I don't want to stress you out. First song / movie. The initials are B, Bravo, A, Alpha, T, Tango. BAT. Singer, Deep Blue Something, 1996. Actor, Audrey Hepburn, 1961. So, song that's also a movie. Initials, BAT. Singer, Deep Blue Something, your year is 1996. And actor, Audrey Hepburn, the year of 1961. Songs that were also movies, BAT. That's your first one. Welcome, William, on YouTube. Second song, also the name of a movie. Initial V. V for Victor, or even Vincent. U2, song 2004. Actor James Stewart, 1958. Songs that were movies. Initial V. U2, 2004. Jimmy Stewart, 1958. Initial V. Throwing you in at the deep end, maybe? Maybe? You okay? Songs that were also movies. Songs that were also movies, number 3. Initials, M, Mother, I, India, A, Alpha, B, Bravo. MIAB. Kevin Costner movie, 1999. Police song, 1976. MIAB. Songs that were movies. Billy, I can think of a better way of putting it. You'll have been stuck with Beth for 30 years. What you should have said, Billy, was, I've been in love with Beth for more than 30 years, and for the last 30 years we've been married. Congratulations, Billy. And even bigger congratulations to you, Beth. So that's your third set of 3. Pace too fast? Are we doing okay? just getting the old Facebook up there. Okay, okie dokie. And your final set of three. Your final set of three. Don't worry, Marianne. We'll do catch up. You're all good. You're all good, Marianne. Don't worry. Your final three. 3 connections. You couldn't have a Vincent's Kitchen quiz without a connection or two. Connection number 1, or question number 10. What connects? For those of you who haven't played connections before, you get 3 bits of information and you have to join the dots or figure out the connection. Connection number 1. Best Picture 1988. A type of monarch, and a penguin is your first connection. Best Picture 1988, a type of monarch, and a penguin. Connection number 1, or question number 10. You had a wine disaster? What's a wine disaster? Too much, or you spilt it? Connection number 2. What connects? An island group, Norwich City, and the Isle of Dogs. Connection number 2, or question number 11. An island group, Norwich City, and the Isle of Dogs. Connection number 2. And your third connection. What connects a coin, a chicken-like bird, and a region in West Africa? Your connection. A coin, a chicken-like bird, and a West African region is your connection number 3, or question number 12. So if this works out, for those of you who played last night, I successfully did this. For those of you who didn't watch last night, I successfully did this. But I'm going to give you the questions in writing. I think it helped people with my accent. Okay, let's do a quick recap. God willing, this will be okay. There you go. There you have your repeat questions. For those of you who didn't tune in last night, 3 TV series: Tossed Salads and Scrambled Eggs, Searching My Soul, California. 3 famous Jasons: Sir David John White, even Arrested Development and Ozark, and Apollonius of Rhodes. Songs that also have movies in their titles. B.A.T. Singer Deep Blue Something 96, actor Audrey Hepburn 1961. Initial V. Songs that also are the same title as a movie. Initial V, U2, 2004. Jamie Stewart, 1958. And your third, thank you, Donna, MIAB, Kevin Costner, 99, and The Police song, 1976. And your 3 connections. Best Picture, 88. What connects that with a type of monarch and a penguin? Second connection, an island group, Norwich City and the Isle of Dogs. And your third connection, a coin, a chicken-like bird, and a West African region. So is that a help? I think it is. I think it is. I think it's good that you can see the answers and you're not reliant on my voice. Anyway, did I get the police year wrong? Well, no matter. If you know it, you know it. I'm not perfect, but sure you know that. Okay, your answers to your first round. I'll give you a few moments to figure it all out, and then we'll publish your answers not only through my voice, but also through this. Okie dokie. 18 minutes after 9. Your answers to round 1. And remember, at the end of each round, you publish your scores, how well you've done, your team name, and where you're from. Answers to your first round. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. You knew that was Fraser. Searching My Soul. You knew that was Ally McBeal. California. OC. Sir David John White. Did you know that was David Jason, your famous Jason #1? Did you know that Arrested Development in Ozark was famous Jason #2, Jason Bateman? Apollonius of Rhodes. You knew that was Jason and the Argonauts. Songs whose titles are also movies. BAT, Deep Blue Something, Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Initial V, U2 and Jimmy Stewart was Vertigo. MIAB, Kevin Costner and The Police, which was... Maybe I got the year wrong in that. Maybe I was rushing it. But anyway, you knew it was Message in a Bottle. So that's round 1. What have I got in store for you round 2? I have got... What have I got for round 2? I've got pictures and images. And can you imagine when I started this whole shit and caboodle, I didn't even know how to work a phone. So there you go. There's progress for you. A little step forward every week. One small step for me, one giant leap forward for quizzes. Yeah. Okay, round 2. We've got some famous TV programs and we've got some famous movie clips. 5 and 7 respectively. Identify 5 TV programs and 7 movies. All okay? Am I doing okay? Am I pleasing you? I hope so, because it's Saturday and you need to be happy. You need to be happy doing this stuff. Okay, TV program number 1. A lot of nostalgia in here. Good luck. TV program number 1. The scores are coming in flying. These are smart people on a Saturday evening, but sure, I know that. TV show number 2. TV show number 2. TV show number 3. Great bunch of people, you guys. Smart, intellectual, funny, quizzers, fans. You're just the best. TV show number 3. Did I not give you the answers to the connections? They were up on the screen, but I didn't give them to you. Best Picture, 1988, A Type of Monarch, A Penguin, The Last Emperor, An Island Group, Norwich City, The Isle of Dogs, Canary, as in the Canaries, as in the Canaries, as in Canary Wharf, A Coin, A Chicken-like Bird, A Region in West Africa, Guinea. Apologies. I didn't turn the page and I'm all excited, so forgive me. Okay, so we're now back into our... Although they did appear, didn't they? I think I shut them up anyway. TV show number 4. Bit of nostalgia, guys. TV show number 4. Hmm. 90s. TV show number 5. Good luck. Okie dokie. So we move from small screen to big screen. Some fantastic shots of some famous movies. Identify the movies. There's 7 of them. Question 6. Movie number 1. The Thunderbroads from Longford, Dublin and Rome. Move strategically from Stuttgart to Rome. I've noticed that. Okay, next movie. Wonderful scene, but do you know the movie? Famous final scene of a movie. Yep. But do you know the movie? Name the movie. There was a slight issue maybe with YouTube there for a few moments, hence the delay on one of those. But I think we're back up to speed. Okay, next movie. Just let me know I'm back on YouTube and Facebook. Just give me the thumbs up. I'm back. Back in the room. Okay, next movie. Movie number 10. Old technology. It's great crack, isn't it? It's fabulous. Keeps you on your toes. Next movie. Movie number 10. Thanks for your patience, guys. I write questions. I ask questions. I try and be funny. I do production with Alan Kirk's help. I use technology. I didn't know how to do this. In fact, some of you might say, I still don't even know how to do it. Thanks for your patience. Image number 11, your next movie. Good luck. Don't worry, Marianne, I'll do it all over again. Yep, just for you and me and everybody else. I'll do it all over again just to make sure you haven't missed anything. So relax. We're good. It's Saturday evening. Chill. We're all good. Apart from me. Your final movie, number 12. Okay, so let's just make sure you get every single opportunity to get these images. First 5 were TV programs. Yep. Don't think I'm being blocked by EMI or Warner. I'm working on licensing arrangements with these large organizations, but their negotiation stance is stronger than mine for now. TV program number 1. TV program number 2. TV program number 3. Television program number 4. After this, I think it went a bit messy, so I'll take my time. TV program number 4. TV program number 5. And then your last 7 images were 7 famous movies. Number 1, or question 6, movie number 1. Famous movie number 2, question 7. Famous final scene number 8, movie number 3. Movie number 4. Movie number 5. Movie number 6. And your final caption, movie number 7 or image number 12. 5 TV programs, 7 movies. Awesome, guys. You're very kind. Thank you for your understanding. And I need a lot of understanding. Okay, you all sorted your answers to round 2. We lost a few minutes there because of the old technical interruption. You're very good. You're smart, intelligent, funny, kind, altruistic. Okay, answers to your picture round number 2. Here you go. In writing as well as vocally. So we had Hill Street Blues, we had Line of Duty, we had Emergency Room, ER, we had Mork and Mindy, we had Did You Remember or Drag Out from the Recesses of Your Children's Minds, Saved by the Bell, we had The Great Escape, we had the wonderful stair scene in The Untouchables, the amazing final scene, if any of you are old enough to remember Planet of the Apes, Pretty Woman, The Usual Suspects, Show Me the Money, Jerry Maguire, and Inglourious Basterds. So there's your answers to round 2. A tricky round. A tricky round. And that's me I'm talking about. Okay, round 3. Round 3. Before we move into our... Excellent. Keep posting your scores, including Alistair. Thank you, Alistair, for your encouragement. Scores out of 24. How well you're doing, who you are, and where you're from. And then we put all that information into our super duper computer. And then that allows me to do an analysis every Sunday. I'm just kidding. Okay, round 3. First 3 were 3 mosts. 3 mosts. We'll start with 3 mosts. Then we'll do 3 firsts. Then we'll do 3 one names. That's interesting. That'll test you. Then we'll do 3 sporting lasts, which is almost a contradiction in terms. Well, just give me the benefit of the doubt. And then we'll finish with our tunes, as we always do on a Saturday evening. Post your scores out of 24. Hopefully you're having fun and I'm not putting you off, because I love this too much. So you need to stick with me and I'll get better. I will get better. And we've all sorts of things planned for August. Yeah, August. See, I'm planning a month ahead. I've got things like leaderboards and prizes, and I don't want to give away too much because I just get all carried. Oh, and license agreements to do movie clips and sporting clips. But apart from that, I'm doing nothing. Okay, round three. Round three. Three mosts. Now you're going to have to pay real attention here. Real attention. Keep posting those scores out of 24. Stevie, having a good birthday? Hope so. Three mosts. Okay. First most. The movie ever with the most Oscar nominations ever. Your clue is, I'm kind. Your clue is the year is 1997. So which movie has the most, or has had the most Oscar nominations ever with 14? 1997. The movie. The movie with the most Oscar nominations ever? And I give you a huge hand up. 1997. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, Keith. Very kind of you. So the movie of all time with the most ever Oscar nominations, 1997 is your clue. 14 Oscar nominations. Okay. She is the most, your most, number two, the most nominated performer in the acting categories for the Academy Awards. Your clue is, it spanned the years 1979 and 2018. She is the most nominated performer in the acting categories. Who is she? First nomination, 1979. Last nomination, 2018. Who's this actress? Jean, don't be ashamed. There's other rounds out of 12, you get 14. So her Oscar nomination span was from 79 to 2018. She is the most nominated performer in the acting categories of all time. The actress, please. Then we'll do a sideways move. We'll move from movies to music. Do you need a few more seconds with the old 79, 2018 most nominated actress ever? I love those sorts of questions because you get into debates or arguments, but at least you have a clue. The point of a good question, the definition of a good question, something that you can argue about rather than what's he talking about. Well, I know you say, what's he talking about? But apart from that. Okay, number three, your third most. Well, it's your third question on mosts. Question three on the mosts. With 19 US number one singles, her first was in August 1990 and her last was in December 2019. Who is the most US number one singles? Who has the most US number one singles? First, to give you a hand, was August 1990. The last was in December 2019. The question is, which artist, she, has the most US #1 singles? Those are 3 tricky mosts, or most tricky, depending on the way you look at it. Okay, you doing okay with the mosts? And after the mosts, we'll do the firsts. And don't worry, I'll do a recap. Am I going too quickly? Do you need a few more seconds, minutes on the old mosts? Or you think you've got it figured out? Or are you still in heated debates with your teammates? Near and far. The whole point of Vincent's Kitchen Quiz is you can assemble teams globally. Dublin, Longford, Stuttgart, Rome, San Diego, Cushendall, Dunloy, truly, Sandbach, Ballymena. A truly international affair. Your 3 firsts. Your first. Your first. It's one of these where I give you, and at this stage, if you've got your pen and paper, I suggest you kind of write these things down, because it's one of these annoying things that will, although you're probably saying they're all annoying. What comes first? Okay, just jot these down. What comes first, chronologically? Was it the first underground railway? And macrofelt. Was it the first underground railway which happened to be in London? Kira, Madrid. I like this. Kira, hello. Buenas tardes, Kira. First underground railway, which was in London. The opening of the Suez Canal. Or was it Alexander Graham Bell and the telephone? Or was it the first aeroplane flight? Glariford, Madrid to Glariford. So was it what came first? First underground railway, which was in London, the opening of the Suez Canal, Alexander Graham Bell and the old, or the first aeroplane flight? What came first? Jerry, Aston Clinton. Anne, on your 3rd notebook since March. Love it. You're as mad as I am, but thank you, Anne. You still in West Cork? Or have you moved into more temperate climes? First underground railway, Suez Canal opens, Alexander Graham Bell, or the first aeroplane flight? What came first? Your second first, if that's not an oxymoron. Okay, I'm going to give you some Steven Spielberg movies. The question is, his very first as Best Director Oscar Academy Awards. So I'm going to give you a range of Steven Spielberg movies. What was his first Academy Award as Best Director? Was it Jaws? Was it Close Encounters of the Third Kind? Was it E.T., the extraterrestrial? Was it Schindler's List? Or was it Saving Private Ryan? I repeat, Steven Spielberg's first Oscar Academy Award as Best Director of these. Was it Jaws, Close Encounters, E.T., I'm abbreviating it, Schindler's List, or Saving Private Ryan? his first as Best Director? Buenas noches, Kira. That was your second first. Jaws, Close Encounters, E.T., Schindler's List, or Saving Private Ryan. His first ever as Best Director. And your third first. Your third first. Quite simply, you don't need to write anything down. You just have to tell me who was the first Beatle. The first Beatle to have a #1 single. Who was the first Beatle to have a #1 single? Is your third first. Three mosts, three firsts. Doing okay? Is it a good Saturday evening party? You see, the thing about these things is you can invite people either physically or online. You could have a party. Yeah. At my expense. Yeah. Pay for it all. It's all free. God, I'm mad, aren't I? Okay. Third set of three. Your third set of three was, I was telling you early on, I'm going to do 3 one names. What do I mean by one names? Okay, I give you the year they were born and their full name, but they're better known by their one name. I'll give you an example, just to help illustrate the point. Marshall Mathers, born 1972, is Eminem. Marshall Mathers, born 1972, is Eminem. That's my illustrated example. So you're three. These are... Okay, pay attention, guys. And you know what? You know them all. So don't be cross with me. If you don't get them, be cross with yourself, because you do know them. First one, born 1959. That was a great year to be born. Barbara Millicent Roberts, known by one name. Barbara Millicent Roberts, born 1959. Better known by one name. A very famous one name. Barbara Millicent Roberts. 1959. Who the heck is Barbara Millicent Roberts? One name. Famous one name, number 2. Born 1946. Sherilyn Sarkassian. Sherilyn Sarkassian. Famously known by one name. And you know it. Well, you do know it. Anyway, you know what I mean. They're not obscure. That's all I'll say. Sherilyn Sarkassian, born 1946. Famous one name, number 3. This person was born 1874. Yeah, way before even my time. Eric Weiss. Eric Weiss. Probably the trickiest of the 3. Born 1874. Eric Weiss. known by one name, a very famous one name, Eric Weiss. So there's your 3 one names: Barbara Millicent Roberts, Sherilyn Circassian, Eric Weiss. Your final set of 3 before we move into complete relax mode and some tunes. And as normal, you're welcome to stay behind and listen to a few more Name That tunes. As always, your final 3. In August 1973, just a matter of interest, Elie Nastase became the first ATP world #1 ranked player. That's the charts that gives you the world #1 in men's tennis, okay? The question is, who was the last world #1 ranked ATP player, male tennis player, top of the pile, before, I call it the big 4? So we've definitely got Federer, Nadal, Djokovic. I'll even include Andy. So excluding Andy Murray, and definitely Djokovic, definitely Nadal, and definitely Roger Federer, who was the last men's tennis player before they dominated tennis? Your clue is, well, if it helps you, it was February 2004. The last men's tennis player to be top of the heap, top of the pops, ATP men's tennis. Who would that have been before those 4, certainly 3, dominated men's singles tennis? There's a sporting question for you. Who would that have been? In 2004 was the last time that anybody other than those 4 were #1 in ATP. Remarkable when you think about it. 16 years, there's been 4 people, definitely 3. If you include Andy, 4, who've been top of the pops. 16 years. Who was the last one? Similar kind of vein, different sport. Sporting last. Outside of the big 4, Spain, England, Germany, Italy. The last Champions League winners outside of those 4 countries. And do you know what? Amazingly, that was also 2004. So the last Champions League winners, the team please, who wasn't English, German, Spanish, Italian. Off you go. Champions League winners, the last who wasn't German, Spanish, Italian, or English. Sporting lasts. You get my drift? I'll leave that one with you. And your last sporting last. Yeah, your last sporting last. Before Shane Lowry, who's the existing British Yeoman golf champion, as you know, who was the last Irish major winner? Now, press the pause button. I'm excluding Rory, Graham, and Mr. Clark. Yeah, outside of the 3 Northern Irish golfers, the last Irish golfer to win a major before Shane Lowry, excluding Darren, Graham and Rory. We'll call them Northern Irish. The last Irish golfer to win a major before Shane Lowry is your third sporting last. – 2008, I think. Okay, let's put your questions up for round 3. Yep, there you go. There you have them in writing. Movie with the most Oscar nominations, 1997. Between 79 and 18, the most nominated performer in the acting categories. With 19 US #1 singles, her first was August 90, last December 2019. Who has the most? Those were your 3 mosts. What was first? Was it the Underground Railway in London? Was it the Suez Canal? Was it Alexander Graham Bell? Or the first aeroplane flight? Steven Spielberg's first movie to have won Best Director as a Academy Award. Close Encounters, Jaws, E.T., Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan. The first Beatle to have a #1 single. And then we finished with our... we had our 3-1 namers. We had born 59, Barbara Millicent Roberts. Born 46, Sherilyn Circassian. Born 1874, Eric Weiss. Then we had our sporting glass, the last ATP male tennis player ranked #1 before the Big Four. The year was 2004. The last Champions League winners not from Spain, England, Italy or Germany. Again, outside of the Big Four, 2004. Bit of a coincidence there. And before Shane Lowry, the last Irishman to win a golf major, not including or Northern Irish golfers. Okay, guys. So that would take you up to a maximum of 36 points. Your answers to round 3. Here you go. Most Oscar nominations, the year was 1997, with 14 was Titanic. 79 to 18, the most nominated performer in the acting categories was Meryl Streep. With 19 US #1 singles, first in August 90, last December 2019, with the most was Mariah Carey. There's your 3 mosts. The first of those was the London Underground, 1863, tricky one. Steven Spielberg's first Oscar-winning movie as director was Schindler's List. The first Beatle to get to #1 was George Harrison with My Sweet Lord in November 70. Barbara Millicent Roberts, 1959, tricky one. Barbie, I know. 1946, Sherilyn Circassian was Cher, and Eric Weiss was Houdini. Sporting glass, in the last #1 in the world before those 4 was Andy Roddick in 2004. Porto were the last team out of England, Spain, Germany and Italy to be Champions League champions. Porto and Padraig Harrington was your last Irish golfer, excluding Darren, Graham and Rory from the north. So there you go. How'd you get on? Out of 36, how you doing? That was a challenging round 3, but an interesting one. Not one of those where you go, I haven't a clue what he's talking about. You could have hit the post, hit the bar, you might have missed, but it was interesting. So post your scores out of 36, please. Fantastic. Good scoring, Danielle. Martin, 34 out of 36. So what are we going to do now? We are going to go into gosh, we're running late. It must have been that. I hope you're okay. Are you okay? Do you need to get to bed or are you okay? So what we've got in store for you, I'll be as quick as I can. These are artists who have subsequently flown solo. What I'm interested in, and the point of the quiz and the point of the round, is the bands they started with. So they were previously members of a band. Keep posting your scores and your team names. Sorry, I'm running behind. So you're going to hear artists who've flown solo. I'm interested in the bands they started with. There's 2 of these in advance. I think I've got 3, 6, 9. I've got a dozen. There's 2 of them. You'll need to have your wits about you. The bands they started with. But here's when they were flying solo. But the bands they started with. That's the question. Got it? The bands they started with. Artist number 1. The band he or she started with. Good luck. The bands they started with.
Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city light.
No answers on the feet, please.
You remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields.
No answers on the feet.
You forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold.
This my shit. All the girls stomp your feet like this. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause there ain't no holler back, girl.
No answers on the feet, guys, please.
A few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause there ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't
Can
no
you read?
holler back, girl. This my shit. This my shit. This my shit. This my shit.
There only is one rule. No answers on the feet.
You were my sun, you were my earth. You didn't know all the ways I loved you. No.
Number 6.
You took a
Be careful. The band the artist started with. Be careful. Started with.
That I ever knew. But I don't care for sugar, honey, if I can't have you. Since you were begging me, my whole life.
7. Press the pause button. There's only one rule. No answers on the feed. I know some of you are maybe haven't played before. It's the only thing. Other than that, we're all good. We're all cool. No answers on the feed. Please. Hasn't happened for weeks. Thank you. Band.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can't bribe the door on your way to the sky. You look pretty good down here, but you ain't really good. We never learn.
Number 8. The band.
Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. I feel it in the air.
9. The band.
I sit and wait. There's an angel contemplate my fate. Do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I have been told.
10.
So every day I see you in some other face. They crack a smile, talk a while, and try to take your place.
11. Band they started with. Please.
Been a good new morning until you see what can be alone in a cold day dawning.
12.
Would you know my name
Yeah.
if I
Be
saw
careful.
you in heaven? Would it be the same
Is that me or the other guy, Eugene?
if I saw you in heaven? Under this beach blue.
The band they started with. Okay, guys, sorry about a couple of troublemakers on there, but anyway, we're good. We're good. I don't think they were of any help anyway, is the only consolation. Quick fly through, the bands they started with. Quick fly through.
This my shit. All the girls stomp your feet like this. Few times I've been around that track.
I think there's somebody we're going to have to cut out of this, but they're not any help anyway. Tricky. First troublemaker I've had in weeks. Ever, in fact. Not this. That person. Bands where they started. Bands where they started.
I sit and wait.
10. It's okay, guys. Relax. It's fine. It's of no use, I know. 11. Final flying solo. The band they started with. Relax, guys. It's okay. The person didn't know anything anyway, including good manners. Okay, your answers to your final round. Your answers to your final round. And thank you. My God, it's 10:15. Flip. Paddy, this late license will be under threat. Your answers to your final round. The bands where they started. Thank you for joining in. Couple of things. First of all, thank you. Most important thing, thank you. Thanks for sticking with me. We have lots of things happening that are exciting. I have no intention of stopping, so bear with me. The only conditions, like, share my Facebook thing and subscribe to Facebook. It's all free. Please do it. It's important because just trust me. Just trust me. Friday and Saturdays, Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers Quiz, Party Quiz on Saturday, they remain. And thank you for being so loyal and so helpful and so friendly. Please like and share. It makes a huge difference to what I'm trying to do. I'm working out licenses. I'm working on leaderboards. I'm working on prizes. I'm working on sponsors. I ain't going anywhere. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your answers to your final round. And then you're welcome to hang out with me if you want for a few tunes. Bless you all. Stay safe. Here's your answers before I say goodbye. Here's your answers. Final round. The bands they started with. So Belinda started out with the Go-Go's. It was Peter Gabriel with Genesis. It was Sting at the Police, but you knew that. It was Gwen Stefani, no doubt. Justin Timberlake, No Sync. Annie Lennox, did you go for the Eurythmics? You should have gone for the I Only Want to Be With You, the Tourists. You should have gone Harry Styles, One Direction, but you did. Of course you knew Don Henley and the Eagles. Robbie Williams, Take That. George Michael and Wham. Stevie Winwood, the Spencer Davis Group. And it was Eric Clapton who started out with the Yardbirds, for example, For Your Love. Before it was John Mayall and the Blues Breakers. Before Cream. Before Blind Faith. Before Derek and the Dominoes, just in case. So there you go. You're totally awesome. I hope you had fun. And love you all, and thanks for sticking with me. It's been awesome, apart from the imagine telling somebody off because of a quiz. oh dear. Hey, relax. It's okay. The person didn't even get anything right. We're good. This is a community. It's cool. It's all cool. It's all cool. It's good. It's good. Please, this is too important. We've gone through too much, and we're going to get through an awful lot more. We need to stay cool. We're good. So post your final scores out of 48, and yeah. Let's just relax a tad. I haven't experienced this before, so it's good. Please, this is more important than anything else. Yeah. I put in too much effort into this for us to get screwed over nonsense. So, been months of effort. I have no intention of stopping. So, let's just relax. It's all good. It's all good, guys. You're fabulous. You're the best audience I could have had, and we're great. Few tunes. Love you all. Stay safe. Stay tuned, and keep posting those scores. And no bad language, and no answers on the feed for sure. But okay, relax. Okay, as George would have said, first Beatle to have a number one, and my favourite, as he would have said, was like, relax. Love you all. See you soon. Well, you can see me.
What I feel, I can't say. But my love is there for you anytime.
We got the green lamp in the green shore. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Joe. Cheers, Paul. Keep posting those scores. You got it, Patty. Thanks, Michelle. You're great. Thanks, William. Billy on fire.
On my knees, begging please, yeah. Look at here, baby, I'm calling out, crying out, hear me please, yeah.
We'll buy my lamp for a $5. Thanks, Paul. 50 out of 48. 650.
Look at here, baby, I'm looking out, when I weep, let me be.
Thanks, Jerry.
Look at here, baby, it's all I got, one more time, give me all, yeah.
Guys, I need my lamp. I'm not interested, but I appreciate your interest in my green lamp. What's this interest in the green lamp?
I gotta look so hard, I can't stand it.
Chris, thank you for your empathy. It is hard. I write the questions, I ask the questions, I do the production, I listen to abuse. Not normally. So, thank you, Victoria. Keep liking and sharing, guys. spread the gospel.
One day it's here and then it's gone.
Jesus, you're interested in
How are you still holding on?
my wee office. Thank you,
How are
Ursula.
you still holding on?
Paddy, I'm sorry, I'm playing hardball.
You felt this way for far too long.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Waiting for a change to come. You know you're not the only one.
These are mad.
Passes you by. Don't be
Anyway.
wasting your time on your own.
Apart from no answers on the feed, just a bit of good manners then. It's all good.
Always trying to see yourself through the eyes of someone else.
Well done, Jerry Donnelly.
Through the eyes of someone else.
Paddy, I'm sorry, you can't buy me. Well done, Jerry. One kidney and 6 free fresh range. I assume you've been, thanks Helen. I assume, Paddy, you've been, maybe had a wee tipple?
If I listen long enough to you,
Isn't that weird?
I'd
I'm sure it
find
was
a
original.
way
As I'm
to believe
playing.
that it's all true. Knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried. Still I look to find a reason to believe someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody.
Thanks, William. Well done, P. Just give me 2 ticks.
Hot town, summer in the city. Back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer in the city.
Thanks for all the positive comments about the kerfuffle at the end. We get over it. We're bigger than this. Thank you, guys.
Till I'm wheezing like a bus stop, running up the stairs, gonna meet you on the rooftop. But at night it's a different world.
Well done, Martin.
Come on, we dance all night. Just like the heat, it'll be alright. And babe,
Call you up in the middle of the night, like a firefly without a light. You were there like a
promised myself I wouldn't leave.
Cheers, Billy.
One more promise
I intend to.
keep. It seems no one can help me.
Here's a blast from the
now.
past.
Into I can take another heartache. Though you say you're my friend, I'm at my wit's end.
On the buzzer.
You say your love is bona fide, but that don't coincide with the things that you do. And when I ask you to be nice, you say you gotta be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that I love you, baby. You gotta be cruel to be kind. Well, I do my best to understand, dear, but you still mystify.
Close, Cora.
Wanna know why?
Yes, Joe Campbell.
Myself up off the ground.
Oh, I have to play Wham for. Oh.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication.
I think I mentioned every night there'll be no answers on the feed, Adrian.
It's the edge of the world in
Yes, it is.
Western civilization.
I can do whatever I want to do, William.
My baby loves love and she's got what it takes and she knows how to use it. My baby loves love and she's got what it takes and she knows how to use it. I was lonely once in
Don't know where that came from.
Used to know a man without a girl. In that lucky day when she came my way and she smiled at me as if to say,
Close, Jerry, but not quite.
my baby loves love and she's got what it takes and she knows how to use it. My baby loves love and she's got what it takes and she knows how to.
It's the White Plains.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you
Okay, guys.
I love your precious heart. I was
Couple more and I'll leave you in peace.
You were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say. We can't go on.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. We have our own quiz channel, our own quiz gym radio channel. That's the ambition. With your support, we'll get there. Okay, I'll leave you with this.
Stop by to say hello.
Take it easy. Have a great week. Stay safe. Stay tuned. Please like, share, subscribe, all of the above. Cost you not a penny. It just helps me in my mission. Thank you. Take it easy. Stay tuned. Finish with
Let me inside you, into your room. I've heard it's lined with the things you don't show. Lay me beside you, down on the floor. I've been your lover.
and Jerry, of course you saw Elvis and Slaughtneil.
I dress as your daughter when the moon becomes round. You be my mother.
Got it, Patty.
when everything's gone. And she will always carry on. Something
Thanks,
is
Jerry, and
lost,
yours too.
something is found. They will keep on speaking her name.
Paddy, I know you love the land. I'm sure we can do a deal at some future point. Love it. Got it, William?
From behind that closed door.
Okay guys, before I get completely cut off by EMI and Warner Brothers, I'll say adios. Buenas noches. Take it easy. Take care. And thank you. Like, share. A lot of people haven't liked and followed Vincent and they don't know what I'm doing. So, if just in case you haven't, I know it sounds scrounging like, please do. I have my reasons for all those things. See you soon. Well, you'll see me. Bless you all.